You know, some of the most important ratios we could see actually involve rates. Finding rates, how one thing changes in terms of another thing changing, occurs all around us all the time. Let's take a look at an example where we could see rates occurring in our everyday lives. So on a trip, Gavin drove 300 miles and used 15 gallons of gas. Question is, how many miles did he travel per gallon? All right, per gallon, that's a cue to my ear that we're looking for a particular rate, looking for a particular ratio. We're looking for miles per gallons. And what we want to do is we want to find out how many miles did he travel per gallon. That actually means, it is an invisible one there, per 1 gallon. So we're actually looking for what's called a unit rate, where we have a 1 in the denominator. So how would we go about this? Well, what we do is we would say, okay, what do we know? Well, the ratio we have here, the rate is 300 miles per 15 gallons. That's what we're given. And now what we could do is we could simplify this by dividing the numerator by 15 and the denominator by 15. It won't change this ratio. And what I see in the numerator now is 20 miles divided by 1 gallon. The 1 gallon means that I actually have the unit rate, which is what I'm asked for, and so the answer is 20 miles per gallon. 20 miles per gallon is, in fact, the rate. How many miles did he travel per gallon? The answer is 20 miles per gallon. An excellent example where you can see rates, which really are a very special case of ratios. Okay, let's take a look at another example together. So this involves making ponchos, which is always sort of a fun thing to do. Sort of fun to make a poncho. Gotta love the poncho. Poncho is a good one. So we got to make 6 ponchos, and to make them, Franny needs 15 yards of fabric. And the question is, how much fabric does she need for 1 poncho? This is now the unit rate. And so here's a poncho. That's how they look, by the way, in case it's raining. And so 15 yards of the material is required to make 6 of these. And the question is, how much do we need to make just 1? So let's set it up. We see 15 yards produces 6 ponchos. And so now, to find the unit rate, I'm going to take the numerator and denominator, divide them both by 6. Doesn't change the ratio. And on the numerator, I see 2.5 yards. In the denominator, I see 1 poncho. So I need 2.5 yards of fabric in order to produce 1 poncho. Awesome.